There we go. Astronomer. Quite worth a few bob, that. It's a belter of a piece of kit, that. Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning, Holly. What a beast. Big breakdown. There's a drill working there. Just setting up some gates this morning so I can run that wee calf that's still outside in. It should still come in because the cows still hear the calves and they're wanting to get at them. Right, we've got them all in. They're actually really easy, they just came in for food. There's a couple who don't need the cows, that wee calf. Well, that's all I need. So I'm just going to start letting the cows back out again. Just going to chuck it in the livestock trailer just because last time we tried to run it up and it did a U-turn and cut a hole in the fence. It'll be easier just doing it like this and that's it, done. Quick race this one. Go. Just running round now. He's in. He's fiery. I don't look forward to dealing with him when he's 600 kilos. There you go, calf's away back in there. That one on the left with the mucky feet. These two have decided to put their head in the same. Oh, they're out. They were getting stuck for a minute. They're nice beasts at this stage. This is Zoe, the friendly one. Hey. Another bale for these coos. Just wiping it out. There's not much grass there. This corner they're poaching up just because the calves are in that shed and they're wanting to get at them, so they're pacing themselves round about here and it just gets poached. You can see it's all minging and it's soaking wet. Kev's there with a hedge car. There's wheat just arriving in the lorry. I'm supposed to take that off. Wheat seed, which is for here, hopefully, if we get to it after the potatoes are all lifted. There we go, Dodge seed, that's ours. There we go. Astronomer. Never heard of that variety before, didn't know we were getting that. It's only, how many is there? 3 ton, 6 bags. That's it. Closing up shop. Right, and another farm shop delivery to get done. Where is that one done? Killed. Half an hour drive. Right, workshop's getting tidied up. It's a bomb site. Stuff everywhere in here. Stuff everywhere in here. Going to give it a good clear up while I've got an hour or so. Found an old manual, quite worth a few bob, that. Finished this bit. There's a few things missing though. I'm missing a few sockets here, 5 sockets here, and then a deeper socket there, and a 19mm spanner. They'll be lying in a bucket somewhere, so I usually fill up these buckets with tools when I'm heading out. I'm not checking out this old ram yet. I may get round to fixing it and whatnot. That's going to be next to all the DeWalt's. There's just going to be another line of Milwaukee once my addiction gets going a bit more. Question of the day, what's that? It's nothing special anyway, but it's filled the hole that was there, so the likes of this table, when I roll it across it, it won't fall in the hole. If I was doing it properly, I'd need to get a blade, like a still saw, and cut sharp edges, so there's no shallow bits of concrete, because they'll just start to crack. So the likes of in here are starting cracking, but it's just a quick job. Up there as well, there's 2 bricks that are sitting there. I didn't try and chap them out, but I could have chapped them out and that would have put a flush edge across there, and there wouldn't be any of this bit that would be shallow and cracking. But it'll do the job I want it to do. Right, the workshop from the workbench back the way and into my bit is clean. The rest of it is all still to tidy up. Still quite a lot of stuff lying everywhere, but we're getting there. Lathe, need to take that motor off, take it to a motor specialist to get that looked at, and then it's almost ready to set up and get fired up. It needs a clean down, wash down, and I may consider painting it, but that's a maybe, a big maybe, a long-term project maybe. Coos is still roaring. Updating here, Sparky was meant to have been out, but I don't think he has. I thought he was meant to be coming out, but he's not been out obviously. Did the lights work? Nope. Still waiting on the lights getting finished. Through here, the whole ceiling's finished. All boarded, hole in there, access hole. This is the only bit left that needs sheeted. And then he's kind of running like a skirting type. You see that wee skirting bit up there? To seal off any imperfections in the joints. It was just way easier to run a seal like that than make sure everything's butted up. But I mean, it's butted up fairly. You can see there's hardly any gap up there. But just to clean it all up a bit. The same with up on these bits. He used to do it all around here as well. And then also a skirting board all around the bottom. And then that's basically the inside finished. There are a couple of little things to do on the outside. So what the outside requires is these bits. There's a door going in there, roller door going on there, and obviously that bit will need sheeted. Try and get like corrugated sheets, the same as the shed, navy blue in colour. Same with that side, and same just round the corner. And then that'll finish it all off, along with the doors, and that'll be it. Done. We need to get a wee forklift to nick about round just in this yard for the shop to use, really. A wee industrial one that can go in there as well. Maybe electric, with what you can get electric wise that are beneficial to the business. Sunday today, not filming anything, but the Tattie guys have brought one of their self-propelled machines back, so probably be going tomorrow, I imagine. They've got a forklift as well, exact same forklift as ours, a couple of years younger though. It's a belter of a piece of kit, that. Don't know much about Tattie lifters apart from that's a Grimme and it's damn expensive. The general premise is down here, the beds get lifted into the webs. The webs basically draw the tatties up here, and all the soil then falls through the web back onto the floor. And then the tatties carry on up there. The tatties then head up into that tarped area, which is the dressing area where they can pick out any rogues or any bits of soil or whatever. And that then extends out onto where the tatty boxes are sitting on the trailers. There's some spare webs. If you remember this calf, this is Zoe from a while back. Lovely calf, nice and friendly, good width across the back, quite a long calf as well. Good bit of growing left to do. So I'm chuffed with her, she's doing well. Nice Charlie in behind her, big Charlie. Big beast, that one. This was the first born calf. Decent looking calf. Quite calm and relaxed, and just munches away. I'm looking forward to seeing how the calves look from Percy. Obviously none of these calves are from any bull of ours, and they're all bought in, either in calf or a few with calves at foot. So the genetics of the male side is nothing to do with us. So really interested to see how Percy gets on, what kind of shape and look the calves have to them, the next set of calves that are coming. So this tyre on the flatbed trailer's got a puncture on it, so put a spare on, get that one off, take it around to the tyre place to get it sorted. My Konikes is who we use. Hey Doug. My wee trolley jack, low profile one, really handy for narrow short stuff. That's that changed over, this is the flat one. I'll get this round to McConaughey's. Might just be that lip there, but it's only a real slow puncture. I don't see anything. I'll blow it up and chuck it in water. I've been to do that for a while, so done. Right, we're definitely done with the slug pellet applicator, so we can take it off the quad bike. Quad bike can come off this trailer as well. We only really need the slug pellet applicator when we're putting rape down, when we're sowing rape, so kind of a week after. Nah, more than a week, maybe 2 weeks after we sow rape. Once it's through the ground for about a week, go round, usually just the end rigs, depending on how the damage is looking. With slug pellets, kind of keep the slugs at bay. So take this off, won't be used till a year's time, or 11 months. Someone asked a while back actually what hitch we've got in the forklift. It's a Sanderson hitch. So this is our hitch, it's a Sanderson hitch. So it's just a block that sits over the top of a rail. It sits over there and then pins through the base. We chose the Sanderson because all of our attachments are Sanderson. When we got this forklift we really should have changed, but we didn't. I'll show you, this is the Tattie guys forklift at the moment. This is a standard JCB hitch, so that's the JCB forklift that the Tattie guys have. It's a lot beefier, probably a good bit stronger than the Sanderson hitch that we've got, but also then limits your kind of capacity when you're extending because of a bit more weight on that and all the components that put it together. Just in terms of the stock, I mean, look at that, it's a big beefy bit. Our Sanderson's just like a rail this size, but I mean, that'll be a good bit safer. Slug pellet applicator just comes off at 13mm. So find out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We're on the money. Really like these ratchet Spanish. That's just the frame of the quad bike, so just staple it onto there, and that's it. One on that side, one on that side, and we're off. 50-50 chance when you go like that, and you never get it right, do you? Just two quick connectors and that's it off. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe down in those corners. Cheers. By my side, do you see?